Ma'am, just pull up the stream on your phone, or pull up the stream on your phone and go back to sleep. Now I gotta be hot and suffer because this goddamn attic. Goodness gracious. I'm already sweating. God dang it, bro. I hate it here. At least you're not freezing like me. I'd rather be freezing than hot. Good Lord, man. That TikTok on. I'm gonna turn the AC on until we start. I'm turning it on. Cause legitimately, my stuff is gonna overheat. It's so hot in here. It's 79 is bull. I refuse to believe it's 79 degrees right. Yeah, 98. There you go. I don't know if y'all can peep that. 98 degrees with a high of 100. Fuck this damn job. It's hitting 100 degrees. It's hitting 100 degrees at 3 p.m., bro. Good Lord, they punished me one last time. They heard me out. They said, oh, you moving out the attic? Bet. We're gonna give you the worst one yet. OST going crazy though, I ain't gonna lie. Out of the mud. Out of the mud. All right, we're good. Let me do this real quick. Vertical, virtual camera on. Ew, bro, they don't update the TikTok live studio. This looks disgusting. Man, who asked for this? Yeah. I should have made a thumbnail for YouTube, but it's alright. Doom digga doom boom 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 boom. I know y'all can hear the AC in the background. I'm sorry. I'm burning alive right now. We'll turn it off. We'll turn it off once the stream starts. But for now, I gotta have the joint on. Oh, it's my stuff is going over. My PC going overheat. How y'all doing today, though? What's the vibes? Hope y'all staying cool. I tell you one thing and two things for certain. As soon as I get in this new crib, let it still be this hot. I'm gonna be in the pool every day. Every day I'm hitting the gym and then I'm hitting the pool every day. This damn job. You telling me I can take a little swim before I head to work and slave for Bezos? Yes, sir. I'm already sweating, bro. That make no damn sense. Wait a second.
I got a girlfriend. Leave me alone.
I'm trying to tell you, drop your fucking wallet, motherfucker.
I got a girlfriend. Thank you.
That's hilarious, bro. This dude did one of those videos to where how the girls like the guy will be trying to freaking give the girl something that she dropped and she automatically say I got a boyfriend. This dude dropped his wallet next to somebody and the girl was like I got a girlfriend, please leave me alone, and she got mad. Yo, we got like 15 minutes for the stream start, so we just chilling for a bit. By the way, if y'all want the emblem, you have to watch the official Bungie stream, so I completely understand if you want to dip out to go watch that. Good fucking lord, it's hot, bro. Damn. Fuck. I killed this shit. Oh, that nigga dead. This man, good lord, bro. This man Phantom was on stream and revealed that he gotta pay $740,000 in taxes. He gonna make that back in one stream though, so he'll be alright. $740K to the IRS, bro. Damn. His pocket's gonna be hurting. I hope y'all staying cool, bro. Don't pay taxes? Why rich people don't pay taxes? You're asking me why they don't, or why does he have to pay it? Rich people don't pay taxes. It's gonna hit 100 degrees, BD. And my AC don't work because it don't work that good because my room is a lot bigger, and it's also the reason. I think I've explained this to y'all before. The reason my room almost never gets cold is because my room is carpet. Like basically the door. There's like that hole underneath the door. There's a hole in my doorknob. Like a while ago, I got stuck in. When I was younger, I got stuck in this room, and they had to break the door down. They have to break the doorknob off of the door down for me to get out. So they just never replaced the doorknob. Right there in the back is my freaking attic, and you know the attic. Like I'm in the top of the roof, so it's like all the hot air rises already, and then the attic is like the hottest spot in the house, which is right next to my room. And normally I would have a glass window there. If you look at it, if you pay attention, there's a glass door right there. I would have two of them. My mom broke the other one. She broke it. So now there's legitimately no way for me to keep the hot air from up there out of my room. They're always not paying him. I don't know, but I'm sure I'm afraid I'm not that famous to avoid paying taxes. I mean, not that rich to avoid paying taxes. Hot as hell in this bitch, bro. I'm tired. You got work today, B, or no, you off? Bro, you should have told me about the stream, man. I would have put my shiesty on. Y'all know I got a shiesty for work. I would have put the shiesty on. I bought a shiesty for work like years ago. Bro, it's so damn hot, bro. Fuck. You gonna do another one? All right. Fuck, bro. All right, let's see how this gonna work, bro. I'm telling you, I want to play a Street Fighter, bro. If I play a Street Fighter, this shit gonna turn into a wet t-shirt stream. It's already hot here. Street Fighter make me sweat, bro. I'll be trying my hardest. I'll be stressed, so I'll be sweating. And no, I'm not doing this. I'll play Street Fighter off straight. I'm about to put a fan in my room. Do it, man. We got 8 minutes, chat. 8 minutes to the stream officially start. We still on starting soon. I ain't get my emblem yet. They've been live for more than 15 minutes. Yeah, I gotta watch that Borderlands 4 story trailer. We're gonna watch it after that. Let me go get some. Let me go get my notepad out. Let me get my notepad so I can take some notes. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah, further got calmed down. Yeah, I'll probably play Destiny or Expedition 33, maybe. What are they talking about? So this is like the second reveal stream for Edge of Fate. Hopefully we see some good stuff because good Lord knows we need it. And the issue that I'm gonna have right now is even the stuff that they talked about. We done already talked about this. So I'm hoping and praying they got some new stuff, because if they just do another live stream going over stuff that we already know about, I'm gonna lose my shit. I am going to lose my shit. I'm like, yo, this shit could have been an email. So we'll see. Oh crap, no! Wait. Can I get on Destiny, bro? I gotta go claim my Iron Banner engrams. Freak! This is the last Iron Banner of the season. I gotta go claim my engrams. Wait! If the server's not down. bro. These next couple of weeks can't go by fast enough. I'm telling you. Once we get set up and everything, bro, in a new place, I'm gonna buy some. I gotta get a lamp. I don't know if my mom's gonna. I don't know if we're gonna be able to take this lamp with us. But I gotta get a new lamp. I think I'm gonna have to get at least new adhesives for my computer lights, like my little LEDs that are behind me. The one that do, not this one, but the one above my monitor, above my head, so you guys can like light my face up. Those adhesives are getting old, so I don't think they're gonna stand up anymore. I don't even know how many outlets my room has. So hopefully we got enough outlets. We'll see though. Come on, bro, load it. I tell you one thing, Destiny always do the music right, man. Good Lord, bro, I'm fucking sweating. Damn, son. DVD really ain't gonna change, bro. I got it. Apex thing come out one also? Oh yeah. You gonna play that before you hit the work? I don't even got no damn Iron Man engrams. We gonna grab these though. You gonna spend upwards of $500 for that Watson skin? I ain't nothing anything. So I'll close out. Actually, I'm gonna leave Destiny open just so we don't get it's gonna kick me. It's people out there that genuinely enjoy summer more than winter, and I just think you're a psychopath. I'm gonna get that skin. Friggin' BD, don't you spend $500 on no damn Apex, bro. Cause you and I both know we play Apex for like a month or two. We grind rank real hard, and then we drop it again. Don't do it. All right, it's starting. Well, this Watson, that's fine. I ain't even spent $500 on my heirloom. You do what you want with your money, man. I mean, hey, shit, that freaking $500 might be one paycheck for you, so that might not be that big of a deal. All right, the stream about to start, chat. So we still gonna be reading chat. I still will be reacting, but I am getting the notepad out because we got content to make. That is, I'm glad I did this now. Display capture. Because this will be a video on the channel. So if you miss anything, you are completely fine. The video will be up tomorrow. They're lowering the music is about to start. Turn the AC off. New trailer. Let's see it.
So Kepler's a place touched by the Nine, concealing a lot of secrets and danger. And it's somewhere that human scientists traveled to a long time ago to research a dormant singularity. While living on Kepler, not only did they observe the collapse...
Hey, yo, is this 144 FPS? Hold on.
Over time, the ideals of the...
Oh, I'm so glad it's not a Vidoc.
...were enshrined in their...
It's a Vidoc. Never mind, I'm tripping.
...be known as the Ionians.
Ionians.
The Elixni House of Exile arrived during the Dark Age, weary from the Long Drift. They didn't invade Earth with the other Elixni houses. Instead, they sought a new home, which they found alongside the Ionians. But the dark matter that permeates Kepler and that they converted into the ether they need to survive ended up being toxic. So when the Ionians failed to cure them, the house rose up under an archon claiming to be blessed with prophetic sight. Now, the House of Exile is full of zealots. And they'll stand opposed to the Guardian as they walk the winding pathways of Kepler, learning more about what called them there in the first place. Guardian's paracausal power acts as a catalyst for the normally corrosive force of dark matter. These new powers will allow them to unlock long sealed passageways for the Ionians as they
turn it up a little. I got you.
Singularity at the core of the planetoid.
So from the start, we focused on building Kepler as more of a dungeon-like destination. It expands on the interconnected world design of
last stream today. You know I didn't. And it just started. You didn't miss nothing.
As you fight your way across Kepler,
my whole issue is, man, that's Bungie. Don't you give us a whole nother stream of information we already know. We're gonna have a problem, bro.
You would normally think are out of reach.
Please, don't you give us a whole hour stream of content that they already showed us already.
It's like nothing we've done.
Please, we need a Final Shape trailer 2 type
The
beat.
matter morph ability lets you twist the objects in the world around you.
With Relocator, you've essentially co-opted the Fallen's teleportation networks and can use it to cross gaps you wouldn't have even considered before.
It'll be the small tells, an open vent, a broken window, things you want to remember because you might be revisiting them later.
Abilities can be upgraded, so as you unlock new perks, you can chain them into your build crafting and...
What's Rosetta? Hold on. What's Rosetta?
By far the most game-changing is
Yo, what's
one
up,
of
Shaggy?
Matterspark's upgrades. On Kepler, it lets you turn into Matterspark the same way you'd summon a sparrow, wherever and whenever.
Okay.
It will optimize not only exploration, but also combat on future playthroughs in super creative ways. There are tons of cool combinations. You can suspend an enemy with Matter Morph, bend a path up toward the sky, and then in mid-air, leap into Matterspark to dash across the arena and arc chain a group of enemies.
The team has already seen players pairing abilities with different exotic perks and aspects to create some really crazy builds.
We know this is only the beginning and can't wait to see what happens once players get their hands on this kit.
I'm good, Shaggy. All right, man, give us something to look forward to. Come on. I don't think got him more nefarious. Did you see that?
All right.
Well, I did
Hello,
see that,
Bungie,
Shaggy.
and welcome to our Destiny 2 Edge of Fate live stream. This will be the first live stream that we have leading into launch. Big shout out to the folks that we had on our Dev Insight video. We were just talking about Kepler, destination abilities, some of the secrets of Kepler and the Aeonians, but we're going to leave that for a later date for you to discover. Today, we're going to be talking a bunch about Sandbox. We have a bunch of core feature updates with Armor 3.0, gear tiering, some new loot for you to grind.
Bro, we already know about this. Come on.
We have a wonderful panel of developers on our
Yo, they got DMG hosting. Okay.
You've seen before. But yeah, let's start out with Eric. How you doing?
I'm good.
Weapons and armor and brother, we know already. Come on.
First weapons and all the cool ability stuff. Who are you? What do you do?
Sure, I'm Eric Smith, gameplay lead on Destiny 2, and I'm excited to dive into our sandbox changes.
Awesome. Vivian,
Let's see what these sandbox
welcome to
changes
the
allow.
live
Come
stream
on.
Format. We've seen you on Vidocs from time to time, but yeah, for folks that haven't met you, seen you on our Vidocs. Who are you? What do you do?
Yeah, I'm Vivian Bex. I'm a sandbox designer on Destiny. I get the privilege of making like a lot of the toys that players get to use, you know,
Okay.
like weapons and stuff.
All right.
Recently, I've kind of been all over the sandbox team, and I have some very exciting stuff to show today. I'm really excited.
Man. Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. And last but not least, end of the couch, Bjorn. Taylor Bjorndal. How you doing?
I'm doing great. Happy to be
Who
here.
are you? What do you do here, buddy?
Taylor
Wow,
Bjorndal,
I saw Shaggy. That was
associate
crazy.
Weapons designer, sandbox designer. I've also bounced around and done a lot of stuff. Excited to talk about all of the million things we changed.
Yeah, right. I think the last time we had you on the couch, we were talking grid skipper roles and things like
Yeah,
that.
it's been a bit.
Yeah. So as we're diving into this, we have quite a bit to go through in the show. And to start, we're actually going to be in the shooting range. We're going to have our gameplay specialist going through, showing you some of the
Oh, we got a new
weapons,
LMG, new
builder,
Stasis LMG.
exotics that are going to be coming. But this will be playing in the background. You'll see them tuning a couple different enemies, playing around, damage types, that kind of stuff.
I'm so glad the
To
firing
start
range
with
is
our
coming day
panel,
one.
though, let's talk Armor 3.0. Eric, if we can talk about like where did we start with ammo? Where was it back in?
Oh, there's
the
that
where
other
did we
solar
go?
rocket
What's the
sidearm.
high-level vision for our changes?
Yeah, so when Destiny 2 launched, we had armor in the game, but there were 3 stats. There were no mods available. And then with Shadowkeep, we hit armor 2.0, where we added 3 additional stats for a total of 6, and armor mods as well. And this is the next evolution for the new saga of Destiny 2.
Yeah, there's another solar rocket
in
sidearm. There's
Armor
already, we got
3.0,
the
we are
Aberrant
adding-
Action from Echo.
We're reworking the stats. We're adding set bonuses, and we are adding gear tiers as well.
Yeah.
And the kind of the goals with Armor 3.0. So one, we want to make armor more exciting and desirable. When's the last time you saw a purple armor dropped and you were, thrilled to go pick it up and see what was inside? And then we want to rework the stats to make sure no stat is left behind, no stat feels mandatory, and give you further depth of
No,
crafting.
no
and-
stat feels mandatory when you release a stat
And
that
the
increases
underlying
weapon
goal as
damage
well
by
that I've seen you
15%
execute
passively.
upon
Crazy.
in the team really is approachability. There are a lot of new UI tools where you're hovering over perks.
That
stats,
don't sound right.
actual
It's like, oh yeah, we don't want to
percentages,
have a
you're
stat
seeing
that's mandatory, and then you release a stat that passively increases damage by 15% against bosses
Yeah,
at all
in this
times.
Release and in upcoming releases, we are absolutely
Another mandatory
making the
stat.
game easier to digest and understand what's going on. And this
We went from resilience being mandatory to this being mandatory. And I'm not mandatory, but you're gonna want it high.
See how much damage I'm doing, and test out my weapons, test out these builds, and see the actual changes that my new armor and whatnot is giving me.
Yeah, and you can load in here with a full fire team of 6 if you want to check out raid boss damage, or just come in here by yourself if you're on Discord talking to friends, shooting the stuff. So let's really quick talk about stats. This is one of the major overhauls. A couple things are leaving, a couple things are being added. Really quick, if you could get a quick scroll through some of the stats, go ahead.
This is making me mad. Oh, look at the
So
gear
we,
set. The gear set
removed some
perk
stats,
changes.
we've removed
Look at you
resilience,
can see the
we've
gear
removed,
sets down there. The gear set perks.
Recovery,
Mobility.
yes, and
Look at
mobility.
that.
So instead,
Weapons.
starting from the top,
You get up to
health, then we
15%
have,
damage.
Melee and grenade, super, class, and then our weapon stat. So this is an entirely new.
Keep in
suite of
mind,
stats.
this is in
So different
PvP
things.
too.
All of our stats now, instead of going to 100, they go to 200.
Change power again,
So
yeah.
once you go
It's
above
down
100, you
from
get an
10 to
additional benefit
200.
Put on top of the 0 to 100 benefit. And these, on the ability side, we are giving you kind of your uptime and how much energy you're getting in the 0 to 100 range. And then the 100 to 200 range, we're increasing things like damage, things like survivability, which is somewhere we've never really, gone into. And it's going to
When they do that, yeah, we'll
really
see
give
though.
players more tools to
I still don't
customize
know
their
how I
builds,
feel about the damage clamping yet.
kind of pinpoint single, like I'm gonna be this badass grenade thrower that's just doing shit tons of grenade damage.
Ow, he
Or I
cursed.
could be more defensive or more weapon focused and all of this, right?
Yeah, we haven't had like a weapons stat before, and it's sometimes been you'd have to like hook into the artifact to make like a true weapons build, and we've kind of pushed further into that world.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I think we saw some questions specifically about the weapon stat and PvP. I know y'all have been balancing in the PvP, making sure this is kind of like cherry on top. It doesn't change the time to kill too much, but it's kind of like a cost balancing factor, right? If you want that extra damage, you lose out on grenades, things like that.
Sure, yeah. So if you want to go all in on weapons, like your weapons are going to be more potent than they were before, but it's at the expense of your other abilities and that sort of thing. So we have done extensive testing to make sure we're not breaking PvP. That said, you know, in the first day that this comes out, the amount of hours being put into this by genius members of the community is going to dwarf what we've done. So it's a little bit scary how much change we've actually put in this. The team's worked so hard across the entire game. Everything you hear today it's not apples to apples with the pre-Edge of Fate numbers and feel of the game. It really across the game we have just changed so much.
It's very different. It's not.
It boggles
really
my mind that there's.
easy to compare.
No, you know what? Never mind.
What's going to be in the next release to what people are playing right now.
But at the same time, it still feels like Destiny.
Yeah, it's that
like
quintessential feel of I got my gun, I have my abilities, but now it's how much agency do I have in leaning into some of these things and embracing like a role-playing.
Why are we getting another stream of information we already know? We know all this already.
Man, I can't wait for 900.
This is the problem. Y'all keep doing these streams of stuff we know already. Y'all just gave us like 2 weeks.
And it's I think we're gonna see some really crazy stuff.
And y'all gonna go over it again and say it's a live stream and get everybody excited to show the same information?
Each class is going to get one new exotic. Each embrace a
Oh my God, bro! There is no shot they're doing.
You can see them on screen. I think first we're going to start with the Warlock.
I'm over it. I'm over this.
Sure. Yeah. So first we have Yunoya, which is Warlock exotic themed around the Hellion aspect. What this does.
That was the overload freaking chicken.
Fires, after a certain amount of time, the projectile is going to shatter into a bunch of submunitions that will like seek nearby units.
Oh no, bro! That was the overload chicken. We're cooked.
Adds a little bit of like skill play to something that was kind of more of a passive aspect in the past.
Yeah, and I think in the shooting range we can see like.
This is what I'm saying, bro. I'm looking at Dato's chat. Is this just a recap of what the streamer showed us like 2 weeks ago?
It can kind of serve multiple roles, just kind of like an amping up.
You're doing no damage, so technically, Shaggy, they kind of clamped. They kind of clamped the damage, so the numbers won't be as big, but it's still kind of the same damage.
You can kind of like control your spacing to like control the grouping of it. If you want to hit one target, you know, if you're at the right distance, you'll hit all 5. Yeah, and they'll like burst way earlier than before. Or if you like get way back, you can just blanket a region.
Love it. Yeah, and we can see on
bro, because we know all this already. This is what I said before, bro.
Yeah, so like while
they're showing everything y'all paid these streamers to come out here and share all this information just for you to reshare it again.
Like match the exotic.
Love it.
Oh my God,
I'm like so about having that big gas canister on my arm, having that like flamethrower warlock arm is so cool. I may have to start switching play warlock.
Love it. Next up, I believe we have Hunter on docket.
Yeah, so the Hunter exotic.
I'm glad DMG is hosting the stream now. This exotic actually looks pretty solid.
That's about your threaded spike and tangles.
You can combine this with the freaking Beyblade.
In your hand and then throw it again.
So you go like create a tangle, throw your threaded spike at it. It'll detonate the tangle and then bring you back another tangle. So you could make a tangle, throw a threaded spike at it, break it, turn it into a Beyblade, and then it'll bring it back another tangle that you can throw to turn into another Beyblade.
Works really well with
So,
Strain Hunter aspects like.
bro, that's what I'm saying.
And just like the existing tie-in with like grapple.
Don't get me wrong.
Tangle. Oh boy, you get like even more mobility and a lot of like add clear potential, and also it will return more energy when you catch it as well. So like even if you don't hit anything or you don't grab a tangle, so it helps you keep that engine going.
Yeah, you can see the strand energy attached to the.
Don't get me wrong, it looks sick.
If you grab
It looked real
how
nice.
we're rewarding that like perfect grab.
Yeah.
You can already hear people yelling "spin to win" as they're spamming these things, right?
Yeah, I mean you can have 3 Beyblades out in the field at any time. Essentially, it's
And you're like zipping between the tangles with grapple. It's cool.
Yeah.
It's very strong. It's also going to be very strong with this artifact
Oh, yes.
upcoming, which we'll talk about. But
Come on, bro. Oh my, I am. Oh my God.
The threaded spike will bounce to the tangle from enemies as well.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
it's something that has a lot of easy use and really rewards skill at the same time.
Yeah, I think before we move on to Titans, and sorry, Titans, we'll get to you in a second. Really cool exotic. I do want to talk about Gambler's Dodge. In the last TWID, we talked about a bunch of abilities changes, exotic tuning, that kind of stuff. And we saw some chatter around Gambler's Dodge. It was updated and reworked, right?
Yeah, we.
Oh yeah.
Gambler's Dodge.
You don't get your melee back immediately now.
When you dodge, it now scales on your melee stat, but you no longer have to dodge near enemies to get that.
Oh, okay. That's a little bit of okay.
Worry about this
So it's basically like you got the freaking melee kickstart.
It's gonna feel more consistent.
So you could dodge and like you would not melee. You would just dodge and just passively get energy. I mean that's cool and all, but I would rather dodge next to an enemy and just completely get my melee charge back. But
like our bar for a lot of this stuff is if you are at 70 stat, you'll get the full refund like you used to.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Beyond that, you'll actually get a little bit more, which most of the time doesn't matter. But like if you're using like a Affinity Spade or any of the multi melee things.
Okay, never mind. Take it back. So if you're at least 70 stat, because don't give me mine, don't forget 70 stat now in Edge of Fate is 100 stat now.
So you have like more reasons like to invest in it. If you want more melees, you want them to be more damaging.
Hundreds are gonna want strength stat all the time now.
There's like just so many shurikens. Just an embarrassment of shurikens.
Which is great. Like
freeze everything in front of you.
Yeah, because if you do a 200 stat, you could just double.
Don't kill this thing. Let me do my dodge.
Yeah, you can just do it wherever you want.
So yeah, let's go on to Titans. So this one thematically, I think, for me at least, I'm just like, you're a forge.
I'm happy about this. I am so mad they linked the ability to call back your hammer with an exotic. I would just hope. Can y'all just make that base kit, bro?
Yeah, but go ahead.
It's it's an exotic themed around something that people have been asking for a long time, which is kind of the fantasy of Thor's hammer. Of I want to be able to pull my hammer back to me after I throw it. So there's like a little minigame loop here where you get a fire sprite, you pick it up, then you get a buff that lets you pull the hammer back to you, and if you pull the hammer back with
look at that noise.
It'll explode and to like solar shrapnel and hit stuff for like extra damage on the way back. Kind of like how Hammer Saw works, and I think the hammer also will damage things on the return trip too. So if you position yourself well, you can actually like send it back through guys.
Line them up.
Back,
Yeah, we've wanted to do this for a long time, but it's been kind of a scary,
complicated.
Yeah, it's hard to balance.
How?
Sort of thing where it's like it returns all your energy, but it also you can pull it back to you at any time. So Alex, our designer, really knocked it out of the park as far.
Man, you know what, bro? Bonk is back. I'll take it.
Balance and the activator
now,
and the.
It didn't hit him on the way back. Yeah. Oh my God, no!
I love
no way.
This beat where it's like all this magnetic. Like,
there's no shot, bro. There's no way.
We actually did.
It went right through him. Oh my God.
If you're like looking off to the side, we kind of move the player's hand a little bit, so you're like still kind of actually pulling the hammer, and that's like the first time we've done that with like a world object, and it's very cool. It feels really good.
Awesome.
It's super satisfying.
Yeah, I think,
pull it back.
So we're
why, bro? Show us hitting it. Show us pulling it back in. Maybe you just missed the first time.
For stats, and actually two things.
Come on.
With your exotics, there are going to be gear bonuses that you can build on top of, correct? And that's
he's using the trials chain again. Trials,
so
what's it called?
Gear bonuses when a new armor set drops. If you have 2 or more pieces from that armor set, you will get an additional perk. If you have 4 or more pieces from that armor
come on,
set,
bro.
Another perk on top of that. So I could take 2 pieces from one set, 2 pieces from another set, and then an exotic. And I have like
breadcrumbs. That's bro.
Not than I've ever had before on my Guardian, and it's really enables you to expand your build crafting in new ways.
Yeah, I think we have an example of this in the build right now. If gameplay specialists could inspect an armor.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know it's not just me.
You can see, here's some of the destination armor bonuses that you can get.
Yeah, so at 2 pieces we have 4.
Yeah, this is something this is new Edge of Fate.
Reactive booster, and sorry, go for it, Vivi.
Okay, I was just gonna say, like, so yeah, these are unique to the armor set itself. something more than just like cosmetics that you might want out of these.
Gives you another reason to like go to a specific place and pursue a specific armor set besides just fashion. Although fashion is still very important.
You can still use your armor synthesis and put the looks on these.
Yeah, and I mean, we also get to make perks that are like, I'm the this guy, you know, because you're investing so heavily in the four-piece perk. But what's really cool about this is like, I think this is going to be very cool at live when we like launch. But I think in like 2, you know, releases or whatever, just a little bit in the future, we're going to see people go like, hey, remember that armor that I got?
Like something from 2 seasons ago.
Right, the 2-piece perk from Kepler is really cool with whatever, and we're really excited about that.
Yeah, and then the second piece of this is going to be for the stats rework. Some of the fragments are going to be reworked as well to adopt new stats or change, right?
Yeah, so fragments still can.
We gotta refresh the stream.
Up or down.
Oh my god, bro. Hold on. She's saying refresh the stream to get the emblem. We ain't missing that. So
stats rather. Some of these are new. Like we're gonna have, you know, some of these will have weapon stat, which never have happened before, which just opens up new build crafting avenues. We're gonna kind of wait and see how this lands, how the dust settles for all of the stat stuff before we go in and adjust these further. But yeah, I think players have a lot of different ways to build out their stats and become the grenade master, the weapon master, and whatever they want to do.
So quick shout out, Dark Slifer, Childish CG, and Snivvyland for those last 2 questions. They actually asked them ahead of time. Feel free to keep dropping questions in chat. I'm glancing down here every so often. Now it is time to move on and let's talk about some new stuff. Vivian,
let's see new stuff. Come on, please. Give us something new.
I sure am. So for centuries, humanity has wondered, like, what would a legendary bow look like in the heavy slot? And today I have an answer. We are, for Edge of Fate, we are building a crossbow.
Crossbow!
So it is, it
Yo!
is technically a bow for the purpose of, you know, like,
yes, sir.
That's
what I'm talking about.
That kind of stuff. Now, so when we went to go make this, we knew it was a very cool fantasy, right? We want the feeling of like really drawing it back and it hitting.
Legendary heavy crossbow.
But we do have linear fusion rifles, right? And that's always the question is like, what does this do that's different? What's the fun gameplay here? And we settled on, well, you know, when you shoot that big heavy bolt and it hits your target, you can just go pick it back up.
There's no shot. That's an exotic level perk.
Unlimited ammo. You can use the same bolt for an entire Nightfall if you want. I would love to see someone do that. Go clear a dungeon without ever using anything else or whatever, you know?
That's an exotic level perk on a legendary?
If you're yourself in danger, you have to go grab it. But it's just such a satisfying loop to just like pull it out of some, you know, dead hive. Just put it in the rail, pull it back, use the same bolt to shoot someone else. It's great.
That's like an exotic level perk. They gonna put that on legendary?
PvP playtest. I saw someone run the entire map with a single bolt. Yeah. And they just kept it alive for minutes on end.
That's gonna be so annoying to play against PvP.
I can hear the PvP means like when you.
That's gonna be so annoying to play against PvP.
Like, you gotta go.
You gotta go get it. Yeah. So it's not free, but it is very potent.
Yeah. And in PvP, you only get the one. You gotta get the headshot, and it's very funny. It ends up being like this game of like keep away, where you're like.
So isn't it exotic, or is it because she's talking about what would a legendary heavy bow look like? So isn't it an exotic bow or a heavy bow?
The portal system that we'll be talking about next.
Like, is it an exotic heavy bow or is it a legendary heavy bow? Like, what is it?
Taking some content from just the history of Destiny, and it will be in the portal to go in and play. Power progression. We'll be talking about that next week, so stay tuned for that. Vivian, back to the heavy crossbow though. You were talking about this being legendary.
Oh, there's
so
the
that means random rolls, and you had
mentioned it is legendary.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
It's a fun opportunity when we were making this, where we go to the talent grid, and we always want to make stuff kind of like new and different. And we got to the talent grid, and we were like, this thing does not have a magazine. We cannot put magazines on this, right? And it gave us the opportunity to like really go, what would like a different magazine plug system look like? And so what we ended up
the mini screams like, oh my god, the mini screams is back.
Being stats, they're going to alter the way the bolt actually behaves out in the world.
Yeah.
So we've got one of them is like explosive bolt, where it's gonna put in a target, it'll like beep 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 beep, and it'll just explode, kind of like a grenade launcher. And then we have My personal favorite is that we have serrated bolts. I remembered to say the shipping name this time.
Oh, you can say, yeah.
used
If
to
it
be
doesn't have
tactical.
3 names, it's not real game dev.
I never know when things go live. I never know. I'm like, oh, you guys know better than I do
But
the
yeah,
names.
go ahead.
But yeah, so we have serrated bolts, and you can put like the bolt in a target with serrated bolts, and you can normally draw them back out of living targets, but if you have serrated bolts, they're gonna deal damage on the exit too. And it is so satisfying to like land the final hit with the pull, and you just pull back your bolts and you get them, and they just go flying.
I'll take
It's
that
great.
back. Yeah, when you first brought this up, I was just like, that's so metal. Like,
Yeah.
gimme.
It's something.
Really quick, just on the topic of ammo, there are new ammo meters. Bjorn, we were going to talk about this in the firing range, shooting range. But we actually have some live gameplay where we can see these meters working out. Can you talk us through what is this new system? How does it work? That kind of stuff.
Yeah, so there's been a pretty big shakeup in the way that ammo works in the game, where in the past it wasn't really anything that you had too much control over, but now it is something that you have like a lot of control over and a lot of build crafting hooks to optimize or like make your own. And it almost like kind of works like an ability or like a super does now, where it lives in your weapon tray. You can see there below the weapons on kills and assists with anything that'll tick up. And then when you hit full, the next kill will drop you a brick of that type. So there's a lot of things you can do now that you can build into to like have a lot more control over the pacing of when you're getting that.
Sweet.
And like there's a bunch of armor mods that exist now that like pretty much all the things that used to be finders or inventory now fit into ammo generation, which is like a new weapon stat. So players have a lot of different ways.
I need to pay attention to see if it's a finder brick or a regular brick. If it's a full size brick, that's actually a big deal. Finder brick is cool too, but
And we'll be talking about this in depth in a future Twitter blog, so stay tuned for that, especially PvP heads. I've already seen conversation from our content creator videos going out. But before we get out of combat, I do want to talk about, alongside the new weapon archetype of the crossbow, we have some new weapon frames coming to the game.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So let's start with the hand cannon.
All right, yeah. So we have the spread shot hand cannon.
You know about
it's like
this?
A big, chunky,
come on, man.
beefy hand cannon that fires shotgun pellets.
My whole, I will never understand this, bro. Why are you going over the stuff that you flew? Oh, new bang. You flew these creators out here to make content on this. Why are you going over it? Good Lord. That's 3 perks on good God.
Thing.
It's pretty great.
It's kind of like having like a sawed-off that's like a primary ammo. And
Wait,
it's just
that's
so
3.
play
That's
aggressive
6. Oh no, that's never mind. That's the never mind. I thought that was 3 rows of perks. That's 2 rows and the freaking origin trait.
Sammy Cat, resident bow lover. She does full solo dungeons, HUD off, bows only. We have a new bow frame that's going to be coming.
Yeah, so we made a longbow, which is like a big, heavy war bow. Even slower draw than precisions, but more damage, and it has intrinsic over penetration. So if you line up a bunch of thrall and you like hip fire.
Okay, so it's like Wishender but legendary.
One shot.
I love that our damage numbers have been squished a little bit.
I don't.
So they actually mean something now.
I really do not. I really do not like how squishy it is.
Compared to like each one of those pellets in the hand cannon.
Yeah.
Right.
Like when like in the live game where it's like I did 20,000 damage with that shot. I was like,
yeah, it's hard to compare.
Yeah, it starts to be meaningless. But for me, we've just changed so much, and I can't.
I don't really like the damage squishing.
Yeah, how
I've gotten so used to. I'm sure I'll get used to it again, but I don't like damage squishing. Oh, it's a new shield bane.
And a lot of those changes are like.
Oh my God, bro! Imagine the shield bane unstop ogre. That's gonna be annoying. I know it can happen, but
They're
still.
all going to kind of combine to create something new.
Yeah. Did you see that front shielded ogre?
Yeah, the freaking mini screebs.
We'll talk about this next week. Yeah. But the new.
Why talk about this next week? Why not talk about it now?
Oh boy.
Anyway, so the crossbow, yeah, the reason I'm surprised, it's a legendary crossbow that you can grab the ammo back from, that you would assume would be an exotic level perk, just for you to be able to get ammo back.
People are big fans of rocket assisted.
Is that a Master of Arms rocket? Oh my God.
So that fits a similar role, but a little bit different. It's a little more ammo hungry. then the sidearms got a bit more range and hits a bit harder. So it kind of fits in between like a fusion rifle and a sniper rifle. Also kind of fires a little bit differently than pulse rifles, which is interesting, just because like all of our pulse rifles have like different burst delay, but when you're firing each pulse, they all have like the same rate of fire. So this, instead of being like the brr, it's like a bop bop bop. So it feels heavier and it's firing these like big, slower projectiles. So it feels chunkier.
Thank you for doing it, David.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's a crossbow. The issue that I said before, and I'll say it again, is they are continuously making a live stream, getting us excited for a live stream, and then showing stuff that we know already. Bro, people woke up to be up at 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon for this. For you to show stuff we watched from the streamers 2 weeks ago.
It's still going to be a little bit slow, fiery, heavy hitting, but there's a bunch of ways that you can build craft and tune these things to feel good for your play.
Like you have like one for all or other things that care about hitting multiple targets.
Yeah, right. So
I'm interested to see the difference, like the reason of why would I use this over our regular rocket sidearm.
Mind for a lot of players ever since our reveal stream. So Eric, I'd love to dive in and just revisit what's the high-level vision statement for gear tiering and how we're getting players reinvested in some of that.
Yeah, so gear tiering.
I just spent 60. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Players to look at
I'm
a
joking.
piece of gear at a glance and like understand.
I hope you get it. I'll play through you and can do so.
You can see those kind of.
I'm not gonna be here day one, Drain. I'm gonna miss it. I'm not gonna be here.
5th tier armor piece we're looking at.
I'll probably be like a day or two late.
The stat package or the stat pool that each piece gives.
I'll be live as soon as I get internet in the new house. I'll be on again.
It's gonna drop between 52 and 57 stat totals.
Kenduto, you gotta get it. We need more skits.
You are guaranteed 75 stats plus stat tuning, which lets you kind of add some.
Yeah, shout out to, there were a bunch of folks that were asking, what are stat bands? Because in the game right now, it's what is low to a given player. Like 62 feels low, but an actual definition is like 58 or lower.
Yeah.
In the game now, we have UI that tells you exactly what are the stat bands for each of the tiers, so you know what you're looking for as you're trying to build a 200 or 150 or whatever you're looking for.
I'm sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
I love that we did this because this is the most common question I get in my clan that I answer, and I love that you can just go see it now.
Yeah, having information in a game is great. I think the biggest thing about this is that because the bands are a lot narrower, you have a much better expectation of what you're getting like before you even start the activity. So, like I know a lot of people like you go into a master dungeon to farm some artifice armor, and you don't know if you're going to get like 55 or 70. Yeah, it's like an extremely wide range, but like that takes a lot of time and effort to get through. So now it's just like you're going into like a.
My whole issue, bro. Come on, man. We know this already.
What you're getting.
Yeah.
So it's significantly more likely that when you get your drop, it's going to be something valuable.
Don't get me wrong. I ain't trying to be rude. I think this stream has been live for an hour now. Granted, it's only been like 30 minutes of like actual stream time. Over the course of this 30 minutes, we have seen 2 new things.
Armor piece, and it's like
2
more targeted farming or more targeted. You know, if I want to chase a certain thing. Like, I know what I have to do to get it. And
one of them isn't even explained. It was just in a menu.
As far as the total value, right?
Yeah.
And it's just much more clear and exciting. So.
And, oh, go ahead.
I really like, we're mousing over here, the armor archetype. We now, like, display.
Yeah, you know what I'm thinking? Y'all, let me know if I'm doing too much. Y'all think they going over this stuff multiple times because they don't really... I'm not saying they don't have anything. What I'm saying is this is not like a final shape. This is not like a Lightfall that's coming with a subclass. They don't have much to continue to like Google about. So they're just going over the stuff that they already went over like last week and expecting people to forget.
The last detail on tier 5 for armor, we mentioned this in the reveal stream, but you can get to 11 energy for
103 stat, bro. 103 stats on the armor.
Armor mods slotted and that kind of stuff.
It goes to 11 now.
Yeah, right. So switching over to
yeah.
weapons, though, I would love to. We have some examples of tier 1, tier 3, and tier 5 weapons to show what is that progression looking like.
Yeah, similarly, when a weapon drops, I'm able to just glance at it and be like, oh, tier 1 weapon. It's gonna have base stats. It's gonna have a limited.
Rewind rounds, rewoot rounds, and Master of Arm. That's actually pretty solid.
We now have 2 enhanced traits. We have some of our columns are going to have more perks.
There's a tier 3 item right there, brother. Right there. There you go.
Yep. So this is a tier 3. And then tier 5 is going to have even more. Like, look at the options here, and so much enhancement.
Look at all those ass perks.
Yeah, before you get the enhanced weapon mods too.
Right.
Yeah, kind of like how armor.
There's no shot. There's no way we still got full auto in the game.
Starting an activity.
Wait. What did that mock say? I missed it.
This, like the multi perk and the enhanced perks kind of work for that too. So the
I gotta go
opposite of
back.
Getting that like specific god roll or multi god roll. If you're looking for like the combo PvP.
What did that abundant ammo mod say?
Are a lot higher than like in past activities where you're just getting, okay, I'm gonna get one adept with one trait in each column.
Yeah, and we're adding a lot of depth. Like as we were hovering over those enhancements,
I missed it.
They have additional things that they can do, whether it be stats or power for the perk. We're putting all of these details into the game so people know as they're getting into this depth, they can hover over these things, understand all the different stats.
I feel like this expansion is great, but it's if you're the stuff that they're adding is a bunch of stuff that should have been in the game already, and I'm glad it's getting added now to explain like a way to explain the game to new people, so they don't have to like basically enhancing the new player experience. Like this is like a Operation Health, but you're paying for it.
Like it's
But granted, it's free. Actually, no, all the stuff we're getting is free. So all the like quality of life stuff is free. So you're not paying for it.
Yeah, there was this really funny reference that Mactix made, one of our creators, where he had this beautiful giant sword, and he's like, "This is what I got today, and it has perfect rolls for a rocket launcher, et cetera, et cetera. And here's my new tier 1 weapon that doesn't really have good perks. Like, what are you going to use?"
Yeah.
So to answer the question, Shadow on Blue Sky was asking, are my weapons that I have right now or armor, like, is that going to be viable in high-end content? And the answer is, of course. There are going to be a couple things in here that add incentive to try out new things, but Vivian, you had kind of framed it as a cherry on top, right?
Right. Yeah. And it's also like a way to, you know, in the past, sometimes like the best way to get your path to power was like to do a lot of something. But now if you like do really hard activities as well, you know, we're also just kind of rewarding you for the time there.
Yeah, so right at the
talk about feature gear stuff in relation to this.
Yeah, we will in a second, but I just wanted to touch on Ride of the Nine. Some folks were asking, like, what do these equate to in the tier system? And when you get an adept Ride of the Nine weapon, both of your columns are enhanced, all that kind of stuff. Like, it looks like a tier 3. It's going to feel like a tier 3 for a while. So there is a good handshake. As
I wish I got that finisher, bro.
But yeah, the last thing for tier
5, DMG, this is a great. The edge of the Friday the 9 weapons are going to be tier 3 weapon. Too bad their perks are ass.
Awesome new shader treatment and also kill effects.
Please.
Yeah, so these basically on the weapons, they'll come with like fancy shader on it, and then something almost kind of similar to what we do with Sweaty Confetti, but now it's like a specific slot.
Man, bro, I'm really turning into a freaking grandpa. I'm really just shitting on everything, and I don't want to shit on anything, but it just it bothers me that they're continuing to do this.
Of Destiny, like kill effects are really cool. Players like this. Now we have a new slot for it. Players really like hollow foils as a chase in the game right now, and now we have tier 5s where you get sort of a hollow foil style treatment for it. So it's been really cool to watch y'all develop this over time. But to your point, this actually is a good segue into the next section where we're talking about new and featured gear and our artifact. So Eric, if you want to take the stage, sure. What is new or featured gear?
Yeah, so our new gear, when we drop new weapons and armor for a season or for a release, that is going to get a bonus. It's going to be a little bit stronger than your other options. So on
this is kind of something that could be kind of talked about.
A damage resistance bonus per piece you have.
But it's still not. Give me my emblem.
It scales by gear tier. So if I have 5 tier 1 armor pieces, I'm gonna have 5% damage resistance against everything. But if I have 5 tier 5 gear pieces, I'm gonna have 15% damage versus everything. So I guess, yeah. So it is something that allows.
The grind is gonna be insane, bro. I'm gonna have to everyone's gonna have to re-get new armor every season if you want. You don't have to, but it definitely would help.
Situation where if I wanted to wear stuff that is not
the
new gear pool. Like,
my bad. Thanks, brother. I forgot to change it.
Right.
But something that gives you like that little bit of edge to like inch out into like the highest tier stuff when you like really need just a little bit more health. Or
like I said, I don't mean to be like freaking grandpa talking about on the porch and shit, but this is really annoying. Like, bro, there's no way y'all gonna re-release stuff that y'all gonna talk about stuff we already have. Y'all gave us like y'all flew all your streamers out to cover this stuff, and they already covered it, and then you're gonna wait 2-3 weeks and cover it again.
You walk out into the tower and you're wearing all your raid gear. You're kind of like peacocking, as y'all have framed it. And now it's, oh hey, I have all tier 5 gear. This shows like not only have I mastered this content, but I've earned a bunch of really cool stuff, gotten all the gear I want, and now I can carry my team through. So, when it comes to the new gear as well, what's the way that you identify that as a player?
Yeah, so if you see that little kind of teal icon in the top left corner of the armor piece, that is going to
It's so high here, chat.
It is in the new gear pool. So it's not only gear from this season or release, but it is also gear. It's like a collection of exotic pieces as well.
Yeah, if we hop into the collections really quick, there's actually a new section that's going to show, here's our featured gear. So if you have some things from previous releases, those are going to be a part of the build crafting as well.
Correct.
A note for any newer players or returning players, some of these things are actually like, you can go to Xur, try to grab those. You can go into Rite of the Nine. Emissary is going to have a few things like Graviton Lance. That's a great thing to pick up before the
Graviton Lance, bro.
You have a little bit of an edge going in.
Yeah, if y'all screenshot this, you can start hunting this stuff down right now, right?
Yeah, and we will have follow-up blogs where we're going to go line by line. I understand, like, this stream has a lot of data. It has a lot of numbers, that kind of stuff. Big lists of gear. We'll have a full bulleted list, not just in TWIDs, but in patch notes as we keep going. So I think with that, we can go into the artifact as well.
Cool.
Yeah, so the artifact this time around, we're going and we're exploring Kepler. So kind of going with that theme is we wanted this to be kind of like, scout the wild frontier. And so to that end, it's kind of a little longer range than some of our recent artifacts. One of the other themes that we wanted to get was like, this is going to be like me and my fire team, So if you're scouting solo, we have stuff for solo. If you're scouting as a group, we have stuff as a group. Then lastly is like we made this artifact like a little more weapons focused than we maybe normally do, because we wanted to kind of like highlight that kind of like the Guardians.
So we got unstoppable sidearm.
Kind of like grit thing. Some of my favorite perks in these are in the fifth column. There's that first one is Radiant Shrapnel, and this is gonna add like an additive shrapnel burst when you're killing guys when they're radiant or when you're radiant or they are scorched. And I actually really like that, like we pay out Scorched a little, because like sometimes you can't quite get that ignition,
So that's going to pair really well with the...
What's it called? Prometheus Lens. Not Prometheus Lens. What the freak is it called? The Solar Scout that everybody was using during Season of the Wish is going to go insane. Polaris Lance.
It's Tangled Web, and this is going to suspend everyone when you generate a tangle via combat. And normally we do that effect, we reserve that effect for breaking the tangle, right? And now it's like on creation, and it leads to a very fun situation where you can just kind of walk up and take it, and you're like, thank you guys, I'll be back. And they can't do anything, and it kind of gets you there faster if you're not using like grapple grenade or something.
Yeah, it works really well with the Hunter Exotic.
It also works really well with the Hunter Exotic. It's lots of fun.
Awesome. Yeah, I think, so there's a question from V. Ferrer sorry if I pronounced that wrong, asking, are there going to be more seasonal mods? And with the artifact, you can see next major update, there's going to be another row, as people know.
A row?
Featured gear, there's also going to be added exotics to that pool. And Bjorn, I believe we are making some new seasonal...
You're only doing a row, bro? For 116 days? You're only going to do one row? Oh my god. You could at least give us two.
You can find those out as they come.
Perfect. All right. Well, wow. I believe we are at the end of the stream.
Are you kidding me? Oh my god.
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream to see what we have to offer. We do have another live stream next Tuesday, July 1st, same time, same place, different cast. Sorry. I'll invite you back soon. But we're going to be talking Portal Power Progression. So what are you playing? How are you earning things? How are you getting up to these tier 5s?
I am so mad, bro.
With new Banes, new modifiers, all that kind of stuff. Just because this is information do have a slate of blog content that'll be coming live. We'll have a recap on Thursday. We have a standalone next Wednesday that'll talk a little bit more about gear tiering. Next Thursday, we'll also have another recap for that stream and additional sandbox information. And then we keep marching into launch with more patch note previews, gear previews, all that kind of stuff. So outside of the full suite of gear you'll be earning on Kepler, bunch of stuff to discover. So thank you so much again for joining. This has been a fun stream. And as we leave, we're going to toss you over to our good friend Fallout. He's going to be talking through a bunch of what we said today. He was one of the creators that we invited.
Yo, they're rating Fallout. That's cool.
And we'll be collecting questions throughout the rest of the day to answer in the Twitter.
Okay.
Thanks so much for joining.
I am very, very whelmed. I am very whelmed, bro. I didn't even get the emblem. I'm actively watching the stream. I did not get the emblem. That's insane. Anyway, there's nothing I can do about that, bro. What's Dado saying?
Heading for the year will essentially add up to the one that we got plus a good chunk of the like seasonal stuff.
That's what here. Literally, I'm glad I'm not the only one. The only thing that came out of that stream was the heavy crossbow. Bro, this doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing a stream for stuff that we already know?
Catch me claiming Twitch drop rewards that I'll never use. All right. Let's go back in. Hasn't popped up the whole stream. I had just like a little notification that was like, hey, you got it.
This, just to put it into context, chat. This is all the notes I took. Normally, when there's a stream, I have like 2 pages of notes. These are all the notes I took. 4 sentences. Because we know everything already, and I'm not trying to make a video going over stuff that they told us already. Like, I planned on making a video about all the stuff that's changing before Edge of Fate, and it'll release on Monday before Reset. The issue that I am having right now is, bro, we know everything. Why are you doing multiple streams of information for? I get it. Like, I get it that you want to hype people up, get people excited, but come on, man. Come on. It boggles my mind. It really, really does boggle my. I ain't gonna be able to get the emblem. I'm at 80% cooked. No emblem for me, I guess. I'm at 80% of the drop. Sag.
They sent people over here, or they're about to. But feel free to talk to me about like anything that we saw in that stream, because that was a lot. You know, one thing they didn't show me? They did not show me that thing about the heavy crossbow. They didn't show me the thing about the heavy crossbow, which is sick. Because that whole thing where you shoot the bolt and then you run over and you grab it and pick it up, that's awesome. Didn't show me that in Bungie Studios though. Little salty.
I am annoyed. And I genuinely hate being that guy of, hey, this game's stupid. But it makes absolutely 0 sense, bro. That this is happening, man. Like oh my God, bro. And I can't even use the excuse. They can't even use the excuse of the fact that they can't even use the excuse of like, well, people might have missed the information, so we're just going over it again. If they missed it on YouTube, you think they're gonna make it on Twitch? You think they're gonna not watch YouTube, like completely miss like 2 weeks worth of content for Edge of Fate on YouTube, but somehow see it on Twitch? The people that are watching this stuff, the people that are watching that stream, I would assume 85% of them already knew this. Like 85% knew this. Only 2 new things were shown. One of them wasn't even talked about. It was just there on a menu. And I just happened to notice it. The only thing that came from this stream is that heavy crossbow. That's it.
Because if you've been engaged with like a lot of the content videos that have come out, the only thing that was new was the crossbow.
See, I knew it wasn't just me. I knew it.
So like I get, wanting to show up to a stream and expecting new information and not getting it.
I knew it wasn't just me.
I'm full on bounties, really? No, I'm not. Not even close.
Oh my God, bro. Well, there's some stuff I want to do on Bungie. We're going to continue to bounty prep. We're going to continue to bounty prep, chat. We're going to continue to do some stuff. I still want to attempt to solo Sundered and Vespers again before the season ends. We might do that this week. I can't promise you anything. It depends on how hot it is. To be honest with you. I legitimately might buy a fan. I might take the fan from up. Low key, I low key might do that, bro. Take the fan from the basement, put it in here. It just boggles my mind, bro. And it makes me sound like some entitled Destiny player, but it boggles my mind. Cause like you can't use the excuse of, well, maybe they missed it. Yes, some people might have missed it. That is completely understandable. But the vast majority of people that are watching this Destiny stream are probably active people in the Destiny space outside of Destiny. So they probably watched the YouTube video. Hell, if I wasn't even a content creator, I wouldn't know about this. So I'm like, what are they thinking? Make sure y'all get your Bright Dust, chat. I'm showing the store now. I didn't even get my emblem, bro. Ooh, Vex in the class ornament. Ooh! Yoink. Yoink! Mine now. I don't know, the DLC just kind of seems underwhelming. The may all be in terms of things in the show. So, Dre, the reason I'm not even mad at the fact, I feel like they're out of stuff to show that's not spoilers. and I mean the fact that the majority of all the stuff that they are showing, the armor upgrades, the armor tiers, the set bonuses, the weapon tiers, all that stuff, like the portal, all that stuff that's like actually looks cool is free. You don't have to pay for that. This expansion as a whole is to, I would say, upgrade the new player experience, which is completely fine. But it's the fact that you're doing this. It'd be different. At this point, I'd rather them just not say anything. I'd rather them not say anything than to have people get excited, look forward to this stuff, only for you to show the stuff that you showed us last week. Hell, you paid people. You paid people's flights and hotel and stuff to get there and show off this content, only for you to show it again a couple weeks later. Why? Why? If you didn't have anything to show, release a trailer or two, show the crossbow in a TWAB, maybe drop a short or something. The only new thing, like I said, I saw 2 new things. The crossbow and the resonant something. The freaking Rosetta. It was a freaking upgrade when they were showing the upgrade trees for. Oh yeah, the upgrade trees. But they told us the upgrade trees coming too. So let me go talk about that. Put that in here. Upgrade trees for. That's why I'm like, bro, I completely understand, but I would much rather you not say anything and drop a trailer for here and there than just try to trick us and saying that you're showing us new stuff every week and it's the same stuff you already talked about. Cause I swear, bro, and I'm gonna go into next week doing the same thing. I'm gonna stream it. Come and be at home. It's a stream day anyway. But it's the fact that we're going to get on the stream and then they're going to go over the stuff that we know already. Why waste your time? Why? What do you gain? And like I said, I guess the people that did not see anything are excited. Be fine, bro. Anyway, I'm going to go get some water and then we're going to hop into some bounties and stuff. Yay. I guess we'll put some music on and keep chatting for a bit. But good Lord, that sucks. Anyway, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I didn't even get my emblem because I turned the stream on when the stream launched, and you got a freaking. Someone was like, "Yo, refresh because it's not counting." I didn't even get the emblem. All right, I'll be back. All right, we back. Let me turn this AC off. Let me see if BD got this thing. They spent $50 on 60.
Yo, what's up, Kenshin? What's up, Nana? Hear me out on this Watson skin. Yes, I'm a man. I'm a Watson man, bro. I got to. I have to. Oh, let me see my. No, I didn't get it, Ghost. I just spent another 60 bucks. Just spent basically 120. They still did not give me this goddamn thing yet. I'm trying to send this.
Damn Destiny extension.
Oh no, I'm not trying to do. Yeah, they doing me dirty right now. It's cool though. Trying to see how can I. That damn Destiny expansion, I know. I know. I need it though. Can you craft all the items? Them purchase the packs for better luck? Oh, what you mean? Craft all the items? Nah, you can't craft them. You only can get it out the chest. You only can get these items out the chest. So you gotta get basically everything out this thing just to be able to get the skin. You gotta basically get all these items right here just to get the skin. So I can craft these then. See, look, even when I go to it, it still says see the event info for possibilities. see Yeah, so you would basically like the same thing with this.
That's a lot of money, bro.
See event info for possibilities.
Hell no.
I only need.
Man, you could just save your money and wait for new heirloom shards.
But that's 4 more packs.
That's insane, bro. I'm not doing this.
Yes, I do have. I have 900. I think it went up to 1,000 though.
That's insane,
Yeah,
bro.
basically 160. Yeah.
You ain't-
Basically
hell
160,
no.
bro.
Hell no. Hell no. Good Lord, bro. It is so hot. I don't even want to wear my headphones, chat. I really don't. That's how I don't even want to put these headphones on this. That's how hot it is. It is too hot. Good Lord, man. Let me turn this AC on for a little bit, chat. While I figure something out, I'm gonna mute, and if y'all type something, I'll respond. But good Lord, it's hot.
Thank you. God damn. They break your pocket. Oh fucking time. I'm never taking this skin off either. Just because it cost me that much. Never taking this skin off ever.
Check what bounties I gotta do. I'm about to turn eye blocker on, bro. This is getting annoying. Come on, man. I'm all fine with supporting your stuff, but can you not block the stuff I'm trying to see? Alright, bro. I'm fine. I'm all fine with ads, but if you want you to make intrusive ones, I'm turning on ad blocker. Alright, what ones do I not have? A couple new ones. There's a new one for Critis for Europa. So let's get to it. Oh my, why is it so hot? Like, this is unbearable. Jesus. It's really freaking hot. Oh, you just put the AC in that window instead of this one. Jeez, bro, I'm baking it. Okay, I don't know how long I'm gonna stream. Cause if it's like this, I'm up out of here, bro. It's hot, and I can't keep my AC on. Good Lord, bro. Yo, did y'all see Red Lobster got seafood boils now? Like I'm baking a live my own. Bro, I don't even want to be in my room right now. So hot here. Chat, yo, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't want to leave, but it is incredibly fucking hot in my room. Like I don't feel good. So I'm gonna go edit this video and sit. I'm gonna go sit in the AC for a while. In my dad's room, sit in the AC for a while, and then I'll come back. I guess I'll come back later tonight when it's like a bit cooler or something. I don't know, but we'll see. I'm gonna go freaking cool down because I don't feel good. I'm not trying to pass out my room. So I will see you guys later. All right, have a good one. Stay spooky. I'll be back later when the freaking sun goes down. It's not as hot. Instead of 100 degrees, it'll be 87. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye. I cannot. It's too hot. I do love, but it's too hot, baby. My room is so big that the AC just can't really do much. Plus, there's so many ways for the air to get out that I can't do anything about it. It's always been like this. That's like one of my. I love having the extra room in my room since I moved in here, but it has always been a problem since I moved in here. That's why no matter, like I tell you before, my AC does not leave my room. It is always in my room. Like all year round, because they know it gets hot in here. Even when it's cold, it'll get hot in here. My mom will turn the heat on because it's cold. It's hot in my room. I'm gonna go grab my. I wish I could be desperate, but I can't. Oh shit! Wow.